see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. And the Raging Cajuns will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. The LSU Tigers offense will start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you...
Oh, he's got some space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Scrambling away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Big fella moving. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! Fit it in the window for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And they pick up the extra point, kicker not. Down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Raging Cajuns offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll go back to the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Gives it on the option. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down and run. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown LSU.
He doesn't need anything to do. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I'm going to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay. I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears liking their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we can name, like Spears, that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past, that put on that purple and gold, look good, big, physical guys that fill out their uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Finds a little space. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Starts to scramble to the left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might be looking to run. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play action fake. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Yeah, I think it's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smart.
LSU lining up first and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Takes it from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And some room to work. Got the first down. Looking for more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. There he goes. Inside the touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Louisiana, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using his feet. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to run it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off play action. Caught, close to the marker, it's Morris. And he gets it to the 44-yard line, it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Breaks into the open. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. A costly penalty for this defense gives him a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, what a cut. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. 2nd down coming up. They'll run play action. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Let's go. Back to pass. He uncorks one deep. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Off the play fake on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. Going the other way, and he's got room. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the 1st. He's loose down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown LSU. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown Tiger. The defense takes matters into its own hands. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Louisiana, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for Cole.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On the move, he fires. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He'll try to do it himself. Nice move, create some space. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying play action. Steps away. Lets it fly. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Landry. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They're going to ride this running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Brings up second down.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Louisiana, 0.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Raging Cajuns will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to take off. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Trying to get behind the defense. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown LSU. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of the sport.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Caught near the sticks. It's Landry. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Back to pass on 2nd down. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be 3rd down. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pressure coming. It's complete to the right. Push down for the tackle. The offense in hurry-up mode. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll go to the air. Makes the catch.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
63, Louisiana, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. It's a draw. Finding open areas. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted deep in his own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out of the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. With the clock running, this should be the final play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.